I remember one young girl that just touched my heart. She grabbed my hand at the end of our little focus group and she said, please open this as soon as you can, because I feel if I don't have a place like this, I'm going to be a Madi and I'm not going to be here much longer. So it was like,
Gosh.
wow, it really took my heart that day. I was like, okay. And so I started kind of talking more about it. I kind of announced at her funeral, I wanted to do something like this. I declared war on addiction and mental health
Mm.
because, like I said, it's a battle every day that you wake up with it. And it was kind of like God. It was like a Madi miracle. We call them Madi miracles. One of my dad's friends took me to lunch with my father. And at the end of the lunch, he had a little box with it, and he pushed it on the table and said, "Here's a key to a storefront." And he said, "I know what you're trying to do. It's free. I'm not going to charge anything. Do what you're saying you're going to do." So I was like, wow. So he
Wow,
took me down.
incredible.
It was 2,200 square foot storefront, just very nothing there. And so we started renovating this little storefront to turn it into kind of a mini of what Madi thought. So we had a meeting space in the back. We had a game area. We had like an exercise area. Then we have an art area in the front, but it was all this big, long storefront. And we opened it on Black Friday. We call it Camo Friday. And 2020, during the pandemic, Senator Rob Portman came down and saw our space, and he said, "Open it, even if you can only have 6 people and they have to stay, 20 feet apart.
Oh my
Open this
gosh,
storefront
yes.
because it's awesome, and I love your mission and what you're going to do." So we opened it during the pandemic, and wore our mask and social distance. And I'll never forget the first gentleman that came to the door. He was carrying his Bible, and he said, "I've been praying for a place like this." And I
Mm,
was like, wow, it was really moving to me. It was moving to me.
yeah.
And just that little storefront, it was open for 3 years, and we served over 10,000 young adults, and they spent over 200,000 hours in there.